What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Onewheel, and today I wanted to go completely unscripted and just kind of talk about general GT thoughts at its current state. Okay, so right now the elephant in the room is the GT has had some problems, right? People are getting completely faulty GTs with their batteries. I've seen things where the GT is just ghosting because the sensor pad is a little bit too sensitive, and any kind of debris or dirt is kind of keeping that sensor active and it's just taking it off. I've seen things where the Onewheel GT arrives and it's completely dead. Like, not battery dead, like it just will not start, will not work. They leave it on the charger for hours and hours overnight, then they're having to send it back. So the GT has had some rocky some rocky moments, but I do want to mention that there are still people out there riding the GT, okay? Believe it or not, there are people riding the GT and having a blast, and they are getting that Onewheel good experience that we had with the XR, and they're getting that through the GT, but if not more, right? Because of the more range and better performance. So a lot of these issues though were things that I kind of projected in one of my videos, and I never thought that these specific issues would be the issue. I thought more of software issues like with the app, and I thought that the XR may have some issues as well because they would completely drop off support for the XR or something like that, So that's more of what I was guessing, but I didn't expect some of these kind of major issues with the GT, but I do want to mention that, it's gonna get better, okay? And these prototype models or these first models that are coming out are gonna have problems, and I wanted those kinks to be worked out. And so I did not want to be part of the beta testing, believe it or not, and people that have the GT right now, some of them, are, I don't want to say that they're beta tests, they are full products, but there are some manufacturing or some assembly issues going on with them because there are obviously problems, right? So, and then we have this standstill with the right to repair, right? Float Life a few days ago put out something in a little disclaimer directly addressing that, and I love the idea. It's brilliant. Like, I don't see why Future Motion would not do this. It would be only advantageous for them to do that and to have service centers where people could go and get their board serviced. It would make the community a lot better. Now, what Future Motion will do, I am not sure at the time of me making this video, but we'll just have to wait and see. But either way, the GT right now has a lot of mixed thoughts, and I just want to let you guys know where I stand, and you guys choose to do whatever you guys want to do. I'm not here to tell you guys what to do or anything like that, but I'm going to still continue to stick to my original plan, which is to wait. Okay, I'm going to wait until third parties actually have a GT in stores where I can walk in and get my GT on the moment that I have my my impulse to buy a Onewheel GT, right? It's a lot of money to spend on impulse, by the way, but I want to be able to have that experience, to be able to walk out with a big old box in my hand and be done with it, okay? So, that's really how I feel, guys, and at that time when they have it, at that point, it might be another year or two from now. And by then, third parties will have new rails. They'll have new, mods and things like that to make the Onewheel GT look a bit more unique and perform even better than it is right out the box. And this was a bit of a rush product, I would say. Possibly could have been rushed, when they released this GT. You have some challenges there. So, and sorry by the way if you hear some stuff in the background. Like I said, I have this like not scripted. I just got the impulse to just talk about this because I keep hearing about it, seeing about it, and I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys what my thoughts were on this. So I do apologize in advance if you hear some 8-year-olds talking in the background, okay? but yeah, I think that the GT right now is at a rough state, but it's not the end. Like, it's not over. Like, Future Motion is going to get these things panned out because, remember, they're going to lose money. So if they don't get these things fixed, they will eventually lose money. They have to make more money than they put into creating or manufacturing and mass producing this board. So when you look at it from a business standpoint, they lose if they don't fix the issue, right? So everything is going to be in you guys' favor as riders. If you have a GT, I have rode the GT and I thought it was a great board. The one that I rode did not have any issues that we have all seen. there are a lot of issues, but not all the GTs have the issues. So I know it's hard to kind of put that in reality, but that is the case. I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. All I'm saying is just go into this purchase with that expectation and be surprised if, you know, that the board comes in perfect, you know, because no first new launch product is perfect. And I said this before, and I'll say it again in this video, you know, the Onewheel GT is not going to be perfect. No product is perfect, but it should be functional, right? And at the end of the day, I'm going to wait until the hype of the problems simmer down a bit, and when I can go into a third-party retailer or a, you know, I can get the Onewheel GT right off their website without a back order, okay? I already have a Onewheel XR. That's the only reason why. Like, I have a fully modded XR, and you know, my Onewheel, I'm already satisfied with my current Onewheel, no matter what mods or what I don't have on it. With that said, I hope you guys are staying positive. Be patient. Be patient if you are concerned about your GT. That's just part of this new product thing, okay? You got to go into it with the right mentality, okay? And you know, if you have another Onewheel, still ride that up until you're, you know, have fun. Don't let this stop you from enjoying life. And you know, I hate to say it, but there are other fun things to do other than ride Onewheel. I know that's kind of, you're probably thinking that's blasphemy, but there are actually other things to do. So at the end of the day, Onewheel or Future Motion has to make it right with the customer, right? They have to make it right because, you know, you've got lawsuits and things like that in place. So they're going to do what they can to mitigate the situation. Just give them time, all right? Give them time, and let's just see what happens, right? It's only fair to do that, all right? So, all right, guys. Well, if you're not floating already, find a way to float. And if you got a way to float, just stay floating until all this stuff pans out, and stay positive, all right? Love you guys. See y'all.